You have reached Newby, Kaminski, and Jones. Thank you for calling. Your call is important to us. Please remain on hold. Someone will be with you in a moment. Newby, Kaminski, and Jones.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Nick Otis.
He still has a client with him at the moment. Can I give you his voicemail?
Is there... Alright, so does the entirety of Newby, Lewis, Kaminski, and Jones represent the city of LaPorte? I'm not sure if I can speak to anyone there or if I have to speak to Nick Otis.
Yeah, we represent the city of LaPorte, yes. The law firm does.
Alright, so I guess I could speak to just anyone that's available?
Okay, tell me what it is that you want to do.
I'm trying to find out how to appeal a document that I was given that restricts where I'm allowed to attend in the city of LaPorte.
Where you're allowed to attend.
Yeah, I'm on some sort of a trespass list, and I'm trying to figure out what is the process for appealing that.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Christopher Throgmorton.
Hold on, just a minute.
All right.
I'll have to put you in Nick's voicemail. Is that okay?
To Nick Otis's voicemail?
Right.
Would it be possible if I could speak with somebody other than Nick Otis?
There's no one available at the moment.
So I'm only able to speak with Nick Otis.
Yes, he represents the city.
Okay, but a moment ago you said the entire firm did, and according to the contract that I
He's
read.
the one, right? You need to talk to him.
Right. So I would like somebody to acknowledge that I no longer wish to interact with Nick Otis. I believe there's a conflict of interest, so I don't want to interact with Nick
There's
Otis.
a big conflict since we represent the city. You're right. Yes. The best thing I can do is put you in his voicemail.
Right. So I don't want to. Nick Otis is definitely a conflict of interest, so I don't want to interact with him, and I would like to speak with someone else.
No, I'm sorry. That's the only thing I can do. If you don't want his voicemail, I don't know what else to tell you.
So there's 12 attorneys there or something, and I can only speak with Nick Otis, even though he...
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
And even though he's a conflict of interest and you acknowledge it, I'm only able to speak with Nick Otis.
That's correct. That's what I've been told.
That's interesting.
It sure is.
Wow. I figured you guys had a lot of attorneys there. You'd know better than to do that. But I guess I can't have my business handled by the city of LaPorte then. Is that correct? So there is no appeal process that I'm able to access.
I'm not Chris, I'm not an attorney. I can't tell you any of this. I can't.
Right, and I'm not able to speak with an attorney. So how do I have my business handled?
I'm not telling you that. I can't tell you that.
I refuse to speak to Nick Otis. He's a conflict of interest.
I understand that.
I'm not going to participate in something that's legally and unethical. Like it's
Okay, Chris. What I'm telling you is that's the only thing I can do for you is to put him in his voice, put you in his voicemail.
All right. Would you mind telling me who told you that was your only option? Whose directions are those?
That's just what I've been told since we started representing the city.
Right. Well, I believe that. I believe that.
I'm just following orders here because I don't make them. I'm just following them.
I would believe that I would have access to the information of who's restricting my ability.
Okay, Chris, you know what? I can't do this because I've got other phone calls coming in here. If you want his voicemail, I'll put you in there. If you don't, we'll have to end the conversation.
So what do I do if I don't want to speak to him?
Do you want to use his voicemail? I can put you in there and you can leave a message, or I'm going to have to go because I've got other phone calls coming in.
No, I would like my business handled, and I don't want it handled by Nick Otis, who's a conflict of interest, which you acknowledge.
What did you want, Chris? I can't do this. Do you want his voicemail?
Well, I need to speak with somebody else. Can I speak with your supervisor or whatever?
That's not going to work.
All right, well, I'm not speaking with Nick Otis because he's a conflict of interest, which you acknowledge. So I'd like to know what my options are if you guys refuse to exercise any other discretion.
I guess the conversation is over.
So I can't have my business handled by the city of LaPorte unless I go through Nick Otis.
Well, I can't tell you that. There's something you have to discuss with him, and that's the only thing I can do.
Okay, well, I don't want to discuss it with him, so how do we proceed? I don't think there's anything to discuss with Nick Otis if there are that many other attorneys that are contracted through the city. I'm not speaking to Nick Otis. He's okay. Bye. Jesus Christ, that's amazing.